Hi Tubas, welcome back. On today's video, we're doing Accent Book 2, page number 13. On today's page, in the upper left-hand corner, we've got the note D. No valves needed, and this note lives on the third line of the bass clef. In the center of the page, we've got a rhythm pattern called an eighth and 2/16. 1/8 note followed by 2/16 notes is counted 1 and a, 2 and a, 3 and a, 4 and a. And often I assign words with the syllables that match the rhythm pattern. For 4/16 notes, I use the word Mississippi. For an eighth and 2/16 notes, I use the word blueberry. Blueberry, 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 blueberry. It has the same syllables of the rhythm pattern, 1/8 and 2/16. Finally, the dynamic marking F-P is used when we have to play something 2 times, and the first time loud, the second time soft. We'll get practice with that one below. Let's get started with our first piece. It's called High Note Happenings, and it's going to use that high D on the third line. Let's try it. 1, 2, and 3. Ready, set, go. Let's try it again. 1, 2, and 3. Ready, set, go. Now we'll move on to number 40 and use the rhythm pattern 1/8 and 2/16. You can see that the first one is shaded in blue. Keep that in mind as our tip, blueberry. This piece has B flats only, so our E's and A's will be second valve. 1 and blueberry, 3 and 4. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4. Blueberry, blueberry, 3 and 4. 1, 2, ready and play. Play it again. 1 and 2 and a ready, set, play. Now, if you need to, pause, practice, review, and rewind and review this many times as you need to. That's the key to practicing these exercises is you can't just play through it one time and expect to be perfect at it. You'll need to work at it, but you will do it, and you'll be glad you did because you'll see that the progress you've made is good. So, number 41 is next. It's a duet called El Floron, a Mexican folk song. As I always do, I'll start by playing part A. You can join me or play part B for an instant duet. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and go. Make sure your E is noted as second valve E natural. Here's part B. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1. Was there a note in the first or second ending that you made a mistake on? Was it the B? Did you remember that that B was B natural? Or did you play it as B flat? Figure out which one you did and then mark it if you made the mistake. Next up is number 42, The Paw Paw Patch. This piece is an American folk song, and we get our flats back. B flats, E flats, and A flats, and our blueberry rhythm. 1 and 2 and ready, set, go. Play that second ending again. 1 and 2, second ending, and go. Nice job. Now we're at number 43. This one's called Spring from the Four Seasons by Vivaldi. This piece uses our forte piano marking because in each line we're going to play it forte the first time and piano the second time because we need to follow our first and second endings. This piece only has B flat, so those E's and A's will be second valve again. Mark them in advance if you need to. 1 and 2 and ready, set, go. That's certainly tricky. You may need to pause this video and practice that one a few times. You may even try practicing it a little slower. I had my metronome set at 70 beats per minute. You may try it even at 60 if you need to. Number 44 is a passing tones, neighbor tones accent on creativity. This piece says grab a pencil and write in your own variations on this theme by adding passing tones and neighbor tones. What's a passing tone? Well, that's a note that goes between two different pitches. And there's an example of one at the beginning of 44. A neighbor tone is a note above or below two of the same pitches. There's also an example of that in the first measure. Add a passing tone or neighbor tone to each of the measures as indicated on this exercise. Use a pencil, fill it out, and then try playing it on your tuba. Play it for someone in your house and show them you know your difference between your neighbor tones and your passing tones. And until I see you next time, keep practicing.